All right, so there's been a change. The only one change is Minecraft Mobile Edition. I haven't actually done this to all of the episodes, so that's just because there's no need to. But I did that because that way it makes more sense and it's not confusing to me anyway. I don't know about anybody else. Mm, dang, you hate that when something comes out of your nose and you're like, oh, jeez. So there's also something I want to talk about before I continue on here. Uh, there are three shows that have changed in anime history. Now, not to say that there hasn't been any other show that ever changed, but like recently, like I wouldn't say within this year, um, well, except for one. Um, but like, okay, Rising of the Shield Hero has changed. Now, I'm not against change. Let me put that for the record right now. Rising of the Shield Hero season two actually sounded like the voice actor had changed out, or he just kind of changed his voice, which is fine. But it sounds like it's kind of not as strong as he was in the first season. It's like he lost all that power, and it's not to say that he still isn't as strong, but they just went to. It's like, okay, when you put a protagonist, or rather a hero, that has all that power, and all of a sudden they lose it at the end of their. It's like that was the last of it. But you're trying to bring them back, but you can't do that without bringing out the unfortunately. Even though they had it where he was finally in control, but now it's just like, yeah, no. What little he has left of it just has. It's just barely there. It's like with Naruto, when he went into Baruto after he had a son. So anyway, moving on. The other show, because I mean, it's crazy. And another one is How Not to Summon a Demon Lord. Now, in the first season, yes, they were all for good intentions and everything, but they weren't going all towards this religional stuff. Like, have to go religional. No killing or nothing. I mean, they didn't really kill in the first season anyway, to be fair. Or, they did. It wasn't very as, much. But in season two, they were all, let's all get religional and all that kind of stuff. And it was just stupid. But I mean, it was an overall enjoyable show. I have to say, I have to admit, it was enjoyable. It wasn't because it was religional, but And then you got High School DxD. Now, given the fact that Shield Hero changed this year, I would say because of season two, anyway, and not everything may not be the same, but there's sometimes it's just not worth having the change. It just depends on what the change is. Like having someone who's supposed to be strong, but he's weak as fuzz. Like, what the hell happened to him? Like, really? So, now don't get me wrong. I'm glad he's all calm and not all with hatred and all that kind of junk. That's fine. But without the power he needs, what's the point of bringing him back unless he can absolutely rekindle the power? I mean, even without the hatred and all that, that's fine. But, geez. So moving on. Now, High School DxD is the last one when I didn't really do that in the right order that I was thinking about it, but it doesn't really matter. It actually had for like numerous seasons nudity. And then they started saying, well, let's start censoring it. And then I think it was what, season 4 or 3 or something like that in 2 seasons. And then they promised season 5 was going to bring back the non-censorship. We were going to see nothing but nudity. Then they said they were going to, if it does come back, it'll have to come with that. Why? If they're trying to go for the family route, they shouldn't even bother with having them get naked in the first place. I mean, first of all, I'm not caring anyway. I mean, these are supposed to be students for over so many centuries now, which they should have already been graduated and gone on with their lives. And see where Rhea's Grimmery, as young as they try to make her out to be, she's already grown, but she's still going to school. Why is that? I have no idea. Don't ask me. I'm not the writer. Somebody has a fetish for teenagers or girls going to school, no matter what age they are, as long as they look young enough to fit the profile. The only reason I got into it wasn't because of the nudity, it was because of the action. I admit that she did look rather fetching, I suppose. But other than that, I wouldn't care. You know, she's an animated cartoon, or whatever you call it, an animated character that's not real. I admit to any woman who's at the appropriate age with nudity out there, I will say that, appropriate age, for the record, is rather fetching, but I don't need to see it constantly. But even then, dude, there's no point in doing that. If they're going to go for the whole family-friendly thing, don't bother with the censorship. In fact, don't even bother with them. I don't care how many times you put, even to the point that you start censoring faces when they start getting nude. That's like me saying, and by the way, for the record, this isn't for kids. Anyway, this is for mature adults. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, I had to fuck that bitch right in her ass or in her pussy. Yeah, I had to fuck her. Now, give or take, yes, I would say bitch if a woman crosses me. Maybe a long time ago I wouldn't say bitch at all. But I will say it. Don't fuck with me. I'm serious. Because I'm going to tell you right now. You ain't all that in a bag of chips when you think you can cross me. Now, I wouldn't say it to a woman that I'm in love with or I actually care about. But when you fuck with me, and I'm not allowed to hit back, then you best be warned. I will say it. Because I'm not afraid to say the word bitch to someone who deserves it. You act like a bitch, I will treat you like a bitch. Only I'll be only calling you it. I won't dare touch you or nothing like that. I just be like, yeah, alright, bitch. What the fuck you gotta say? And I'm sorry about the swearing, but it is a good point because let me tell you something. When you have, and I'm not doing this just because this name of the game is called True Lies, but anyway, when you have all that going on, yeah, don't expect me to be all Mr. Uppity and all that. Oh yeah, because let me put it that way for you. Put in your pipe and smoke it, because I'm gonna tell you, you know, I ain't gonna be some damn pushover. I mean, I'm willing to be nice and everything else and not cost someone something unless they absolutely deserve it. You know, that's about it. Like when somebody is being an asshole, yeah, you're an asshole. Maybe I can't say it to their faces. It depends on the situation. You know, like say you've got a boss who's just being an asshole, and you can't leave because you have nowhere to go, or because you have no other job opportunities lined up, and you don't have a choice. Yeah, they're an asshole, but you got to put up with it. It's unfortunate, but that's the way it is. And just because you think that there's better opportunity out there, all you can do is wait. Even if you did take the time to apply, all you can do is wait. In the meantime, you got to put up with assholes. Even people that are family members that, even if they don't intend to be, they are. That's just the way it is. Even if they're not blood and you have to take care of them, they're just being assholes. Well, Ed, you gotta do what you gotta do. Anyway, hey guys, my name is Brian Barnett Gaza here, and welcome back, folks, one and all, to True Lies. I'm sorry about that long intro, but I had to talk about a little bit of things. Um, so in the last episode, we failed miserably, and it's been a day since I've actually done that because, yes, I was somehow or another drained. Of course, then again, I was also, if you don't know this, I have health problems. Not that I have to deal with them every day. Well, I do, but not to that extreme. Uh, I've had problem with my hands. I've been tired, and it's not like I'm trying to make an excuse here. I don't want to do it. It's because I wasn't able to do it. If it is the truth, it's called the. If it is an excuse, it's the truth. I'm not going to sit there and lie to you, and I could. But anyway, so we're going to start this over. Isn't that pretty cool? You can actually go through there and not have them shoot at you. Probably because I'm not shooting. That's probably why they're not shooting at me. Which is just as well. Oh, you found the security passcode. You can use it to get through the check. To the, you can use it to get through locked doors. Excuse me. Anyway, uh, so that's pretty good. I guess as long as you don't shoot. See, like I said, I don't know nothing about this game other than the controls and whatnot that we just learned. I mean, because I remember playing something similar to this, but oh, whoa, 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 whoa! There's somebody shooting. Oh crap! That's because somebody shot at me. Oh, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. I see what's going on here. I should have done the whole. Let's not. Okay. All right. Failure number 2. At least we made a little bit of progress. Yeah. All right. Anyway, all right. Well, I'll see you on the next episode. I think what we gotta do is we gotta go through here and try not to take any damage. Anyway, I'll see you on the next episode. It might be tomorrow. Yeah, because either way, I will have this being ready. I'm thinking about as well getting something else going with this, but that won't happen until next Saturday because after all, it might be 2, maybe 3, and then I'll chop it down to 2. Because I don't know, we'll see. Uh, Either way, there will be something else going on with this after this one Saturday coming up. Anyway, till then, later.